It is time for yet another spectacular stream with your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek. Hello, hello, humans. It is your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek here. Glad to have you here. It is 3:10 a.m. here in the Philippines on a Monday, June 12, 2023. So for those of you who don't know, it is Philippine Independence Day. So we are now free from the weekend. We are back in the week. For those of you who do celebrate, then Happy New Year. Happy New Year's. Thank you. For those of you who celebrate, then I hope you have a good Independence Day holiday. Then you go ahead and kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Oh, we do have a bunch of people who are turning up right on time. Thank you very much for that. Hello, Cool Beans. Hello, Sophia, and hello, 72. Thank you very much for dropping by. Good morning, good morning. Early start for you, I see. Well, I'm happy that you're all here. Good to have you all here. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, this is just a co-working, just chatting stream. I was originally supposed to play The Legend of Zelda, but unfortunately, your boy overslept. It was a classic case of, you know, you go to bed and then you think that everything is fine, but unfortunately, you've the 5-minute nap turns into 5 hours. So, and oh yeah, 7-2 with a good old top of the morning to you. Yes, indeed. It is the top of the morning for a bunch of us, especially for us early birds. And I hope that all of you who are watching do take care and always stay safe, and you have fun. Okay, so it was a big plan. I was opposed. I can't English right now. I don't know why, but I was supposed to be playing more Zelda, but unfortunately, I took a nap, and then I did the old, oh, it's just 5 more minutes. And then, you know what they say, 5 more minutes turns into 5 hours, and then bang. There's no stopping it. That is just how it is, my friends. It really hurts when it happens. So for those of you who were expecting me to stream tonight, I apologize for not being able to be with you all, but I hope that you understand. Sometimes you need to sleep. But yes, how was everybody yesterday? I hope that you were all doing well, and it's good that you are still here as well. How is everybody early in the morning? Cool Bean says, same here. Just got home from watching Spooderman and woke up at 3 after a nap. Goodness gracious. You know, it's I can see why there's like this concern, but yes, it's good to see you here, Cool Beans, nonetheless. But yes, of course, try to get as much rest as you can afterwards. Same to you, 7-2. From what I can see in your chat, I'm not an early bird, though I haven't slept yet. Oh my. Oh my, yeah. That's gonna be a very big problem, but I hope you do get some rest. But still, thank you for dropping by, 7-2. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so what's happening here is that we're just gonna be doing some work. I'm going to be, as the title implies, I'm going to be uploading more stuff on my VODs channel. So if you have not yet subscribed, feel free to go ahead and do so. We're already at the 2022, so we're already at the point where I'm uploading videos or streaming as a VTuber. So you'll be able to see the magic of the early days of Serjay Svek when I didn't even have any of my models. I just used what's this? One of my emotes as a model because I didn't have a model at that time. Oh my goodness. So it's something that you really need to do. I think, yes, for those of you who do stream, I really recommend that you get a YouTube channel, or if you do have a YouTube channel and you want to keep your feed a little cleaner looking, then I suggest that you have a sub YouTube channel where you can post all of your VODs safely, because it's gonna be a lot easier. Okay, wait, Arrow 404, hold on, good, thank you for pointing that out. Let me go ahead and double check. Oh, that's the super old YouTube link for my main. What the heck? Thank you for pointing it out, 7-2. Thank you. Let me fix that in stream elements. You know that was a good plan. That was a plan, 7-2. You know, I needed someone to test the links, and then we can confirm that yes, it works. So congratulations. Congratulations, you have good eyes, you win a prize, and the prize is my gratitude. But of course, that's a very, very long-winded way of saying yeah, thank you. No, you're not a guinea pig, 7-2. You are a vital part of the process. Oh my goodness. But yes, thank you once again. I just really hope that I don't miss tonight's stream. I'm really gonna go ahead and force myself to finally push through with the with the karaoke stream. So wish me luck, everybody. I'll do my best, and hopefully we'll be able to finally get this out of our system. All right. There we go. I think it's a lot better now. So yeah, both channels are up. I just fixed the stream elements, so it should be fine now. And also, good to have you here, Luna. Early morning to you, or as they said earlier in the chat, top of the morning to you. There we go. I've never watched Jack. I've never watched Jack Septic Eye, but I just know a lot about the old top of the morning to you. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of people like people like PewDiePie and stuff like that, but I'm like, I don't know. I just never really got into like PewDiePie or something like that. There's just, you know, something. I like their content, but it's like it's not something that I really like look forward to, you know. If it's there, it's there. Something like that. So, but anyway, that's just me. So, I don't know if if the floor gang is here, but yeah, it's okay. But I just noticed that a number of YouTubers that I subscribe to are actually Swedish. So if it's not PewDiePie, then we have Spazzy, then we have Robaz, and all of them are Swedish. A very interesting coincidence, you know. I do. Oh right, and Bikini Body is also Swedish as well. So it's a very interesting thing to see that a number of them come from the same country. And this was before I started watching VTubers, excuse me. Have you all ever looked at your subscriptions and then wonder, oh, that's a lot of people from that country? That was me when I found out a lot of them, quite a few of them were Swedish on my end. Luna says, haven't slept yet? Oh, I see. Well, I hope you get a good rest later. And yeah, if you want to go ahead and just put me in the background while you wind down and rest, that's fine too, you know. A number of you are also might also be coming in from going out, so no worries about that. Whether you're watching live, whether you're watching the VOD, whether you are chatting or whether you're lurking, you're all welcome here. And I hope that this stream will bring a little more color to your day. Cool Bean says, I follow a lot of toy or plastic model reviewers, so most of my subs are Japanese. Oh, they're Japanese. Oh, you know what? This reminds me of something. Oh, by the way, Sophia, thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it as well. So, I remember Cool Beans. There was actually like this person that just stumbled onto my feed last time. They're a Japanese YouTuber, and they make their own models. I don't know if they make it from scratch, but it's like they're making a bunch of models and stuff, and then they show their process of how to you know, paint and stuff like that. And then I realized that, oh man, that's a lot of work to do, you know, if you want to go make models. I don't have the patience for that. You know, I just want to buy and display. And thank you for the lurk, Luna. If you need to edit, then that's fine. Thank you for dropping by, and don't be a stranger. There we go. This is just like the days, you know, when we were younger, when we were kids back in my day. We had things like, you know, Tamiya, the racing cars. Then we had Beyblade. And then, you know, when you grew up, you thought you outgrew your toys, but no, most of my friends still do Gunpla. Oh my goodness. Cool Bean says, not to mention it's expensive, but hey, it's a fun hobby, you know. As long as you're not hurting anybody, just have fun. And as long as you also don't overspend, that's fine. You know, that's also what got me into trouble last year, because here's the thing. I discovered online shopping right in the middle of the pandemic. And because, well, because there were a bunch of things that I always wanted but never got to buy. Ayun, nabudol si Serjay. Things like pocket knives, Swiss Army knives, backpacks, clothes, stuff like that. My room was filled with stuff that I don't really use that much. And keyboards, especially the mechanical keyboards. Goodness gracious, nabudol talaga ako sa keyboards. My goodness. I have a bunch of keyboards lying around that I don't even use, and then it makes me wonder, how is it that some of these keyboard VTubers, or YouTubers rather, are able to keep, like, say, a shelf or a cabinet of like 20 keyboards, and then they just switch out depending on their moods. Like, wow. The only reason why I kept buying keyboards is because I actually had to give away my very first mechanical keyboard, Keychron K2 V2. And I had to give it away because at the time, I had a very small desk space. So I couldn't really do much. I couldn't move my mouse and stuff. And it was pretty important, especially for my line of work. But eventually, last year, we finally found a way to expand my desk space. And because of that, I don't really need tiny keyboards anymore. So, and also, my prodigal keyboard has come home. It has returned home. I can now use it once again. My goodness, I am so happy that it is back. Although, that will not give back all of the money that I spent on other keyboards too. Oh well, it do be like that sometimes, you know. Cool Bean says Shopee and Lazada have enabled my bad spending habits. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm so glad now that I don't really buy as much nowadays. That it is not something that I crave to do. I use the term crave like food because it's really a craving, you know. Sometimes you just you really find the need that you need to buy something even if you don't want to. There's this desire to buy, especially if you're afraid that that's like, you know, the last 2 items in the store and you're like, oh my goodness, I have to buy this now, otherwise we have to wait again. Oh my gosh. So thankfully I have mostly moved on from that. The only thing that I am buying right now is I just bought another 2 pairs rather of fingerless gloves, because one of my fingerless gloves got lost somewhere in the laundry. I don't know why. So, you know, that's a tragedy. And then I am also buying ankle socks. So I think, okay, people really need to invest more in ankle socks, especially if they wear shorts. You know, it's a big benefit, I think, for everybody that, you know, my family would always make fun of me before because I would wear socks with shorts, and then they're like, Serjay, lower down your socks, or fold down your socks, you look like a kid. as we would say in Hiligaynon, daw ka bunjing gid sa imo. You look like a child, you know. So especially if you roll your socks up, especially if you're wearing shorts, it ain't cute. So I would roll it down and then it would look like, you know, like a really fluffy donut or something like that. So buying ankle socks is a huge change. It's a big brain moment. The only thing you'll have to worry about is if the ankle socks somehow get loose behind your ankle and then they go underneath your heel. That is the worst part. And then you have to take like a 5 seconds to take off your shoe. Then you have to pull your socks back to their proper place, and then you have to put it back on. Over and over and over again. I'm gonna be doing. I hope that will definitely not happen a lot, because I'm gonna be traveling later this week. So if you've missed some of my previous streams, I will be stepping away. I'm gonna be touching grass. So I hope that all of you remain good, and I will still have a Discord server and a Twitch channel to return to. Please be good now. Oh my gosh. Cool Bean says, bruh, same with socks. I stopped going to a laundry when my socks kept missing their pair. You know, Cool Beans, I would like to what's this? Sorry, wait, like. There we go. I would like to introduce you to the magic of net bags. You know, that is the beauty of net bags, because if you go to places like Daiso or Japan Home, or you know, any of those restaurants, any of those stores, then you can go ahead and buy net bags where you can put things like your socks, your underwear, and any kind of clothes that are really sensitive to lose. You can go ahead and put that in the net bags, and then they will be kept safe. So at least you will minimize the chances of losing your socks or your underwear or whatever. The only thing you'll have to worry about is when you put them in the stuff in the net bags, sometimes it does not dry completely, even if you use the dryer. So you still have to take like an extra few hours to dry those things. But if you think about it, I think it's a whole world of a difference, and maybe you should give it a try. You won't know unless you give it a try. Give it a try. There we go. But yeah, that's I think that's something that everybody should definitely try one of these days. It's a big thing. It's a big jump. It's a big jump to use net bags in the laundry. But yes, I believe that you will definitely benefit from it if you do. If you do. Okay, so far so good. Just double checking. I've been uploading a ton of YouTube VODs into my second channel, and so far the stream is not dying, so we're good. We seem to be doing fine. Oh my gosh. After this VOD is done, I'll probably change it. Instead of like test stream, it will be like, you know, real stream. What do you mean test? What you talking about? Yeah. Cool Bean says, that's a solid suggestion. Thanks, boss. Well, you're very welcome, and thank you too. Okay, so let's see if I can put on Spotify so none of you get bored with the same tune every single time. My model has disappeared from the screen. I do not know why. Oh, Fujitech restarted. Okay, you know what? I think Spotify is a bad idea. I think it caused problems. It's like, you know, my resources can only allocate so much when it comes to my 8GB RAM. So, you know, we're gonna dial it back, you know. Mail, I don't need you. Close. Ayan, there we go. We're still fine. We're still okay. 100% CPU, 88% memory. We're fine. Okay, so let's make sure we got that back. Hold on. Yes, okay, there. See? You know what? Everything is fine. I just had to go to the restroom. You know, I was talking. I was talking while there. Oh my goodness. You know, that kind of happened to me a couple of times before when I was working at home, and I had to take like a couple of Zoom calls from home. You know, the thing is, whenever you're in Zoom at work and you're at home, you really need to make sure that you have the mute button, you need to double check, you need to triple check your phone at all times, because you never know what kind of sounds your coworkers might be hearing. So be forewarned, okay? Be forewarned, children. You need to make sure that your phone, your Zoom is muted. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of problems. You got a lot of explaining to do. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta go ahead and go to the restroom again. Hold on. I don't know why it's refreshing again. It do be like that. It do be like that sometimes. Okay, so I don't know if it's doing that because we're like running out of resources like that. So it's possible that, you know, we've like hit the limit for the number of VODs that I can upload at the same time while talking. So we'll see. Oh, look at the frame drops. Look at the frame drops, baby. My gosh. Okay, can anyone still hear me? We all good? We all good? Can anyone still hear me? Oh my goodness, look at the frames missed in the skip frames. Yes, and again, I apologize if I'm forcing this to happen. I just want to see, like, you know, what's the limit of my switch, of my stream. So I apologize if you have to go, you know, we're forcing this, but yes, that's just the plan. That's just the plan. It's the plan. Okay, well, I just want to say once again, and thank you, Cool Beans, for confirming. Audio is good. We're back. Nice. I'm gonna be leaving for a bunch of days this week and next week, so I won't be streaming regularly or at my usually scheduled times. So what's gonna happen then, I don't know if I can even like mobile stream on Twitch. The problem is that I'll have to use I'll have to use data, and the thing is, I'm now using prepaid. You know, you have to understand that prepaid is a lot better option, I think. To some degree. Because you know what? I remember I was using my postpaid for many years, and I never had a problem. But one time, there was, I was outside, and I really needed to use my internet for something, like to get a grab or just to tell my family stuff. And then all of a sudden, even though I supposedly had like unlimited internet, they said that I had already gone past my limit, even though I never had that problem before. I would go over like, I don't know, 10 gigabytes of usage or something, and I never got that problem at all. So I don't know if it was just a new thing or what, but it just baffled me. You know, it was just very weird that it happened. And you know, that at that point, I was convinced by Sister Svek that it's a much better investment to just go prepaid, because at least that way, even if the only problem with prepaid is that you will definitely run out, at least it's a lot easier for you to load. The problem, I mean, because the thing is, if you use postpaid and you run out of your internet, you are not able to load it like you would a prepaid with new internet credit. So you're pretty much stuck. And it took a while for me to be able to get the net going again, but thank goodness we eventually did. And we only use that so I can finally switch to prepaid. Oh my gosh, those were very interesting times. Very interesting times. But yeah, that's the story, Morning Glory. That's the reason why I was able to change my internet. Cool Bean says, whoa, Serjay is gone. Take your time, boss. Yep, audio's good. Okay. Cost-wise, yep, that's true. I used to work in a telco, and aside from convenience, there's little incentive to postpaid. That's true. You know, the only reason why postpaid, I really go for postpaid is because, you know, we go for... It's sort of like that package deal that you get when you go to the telcos, and then that you get like a free phone, or not really a free phone, but you get like a new cell phone every 2 years, and then they lock you in for a package that lasts 24 months. And in that time, you have to down pay your phone, you have to down pay the postpaid promo that comes along with it, and then any other bells and whistles they choose to lump on top of it. So, you know, in hindsight, looking back at it, that was a lot of money that I was shelling out for just a cell phone that I would be replacing in 2 years. And the last time I was supposed to replace my cell phone in that cycle was last year, 2022. But then I made an active decision that, you know, this cell phone is still okay. It's working well. It has survived all of the bumps and bruises that I have given it. So, yeah, it's fine. It doesn't need to be replaced. It still has purpose. Its shining purpose in life is to serve me. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we got that out of the way. I finally switched to prepaid, and then that's it. So all I have to do now is to make sure that I have enough prepaid credit to be able to actually do stuff. I don't know, take pictures, take videos, maybe do Twitter spaces. So instead of like doing like Twitch mobile things, I might just do like Twitter spaces instead. And that's why, if you have not yet done so, please make sure that that you subscribe also to the main YouTube channel. That way, you'll be able to follow along. We have like a free chat room that you can use. So whenever I have a stream that you can like whenever I will do like a Twitter space, you can use that YouTube chat room for those Twitter spaces instead. Because I've done a Twitter space before, and it's kind of difficult when the comments are all on Twitter. Oh my goodness. Cool Bean says, yep, free phones are a scam and they gain more than charging you outright. That is true. You're locked in, you've got a contract. It's very hard to have to deal with that. And you know, it's awful too, especially if something happens. Let's say your phone gets stolen, or if for some reason, for example, your phone gets destroyed or is no longer usable, and even if your phone just becomes like a paperweight as a result, then you're still stuck. As far as I know, you're still stuck with having to pay until the 24-month period has ended. Is that the correct understanding, Cool Beans? You still are stuck with that until the end of time? Because if that's the case, then holy cow, that's an awful deal. Thankfully, I never had that problem where my phone was destroyed and then I had to stick to 2 years of using it. Although I do remember one time. I remember when I bought my iPhone 6. That was my very first iPhone after using Androids for a long time. I wanted to be part of the club, you know, of the iPhone club. And the funny story is that when I entered into a new work position at the office, I found that like 90% of the people in my new team all used iPhones. So that's just a funny coincidence. But anyway, I got my iPhone 6, and then if you are not familiar with me, wait, why is subs only chat on? Wait a second. I'm sorry. Why is it on? Hold on. I just realized, why is subs only chat on? What the heck is happening to Twitch? I didn't want this. Okay, I apologize to everybody. I have no idea why subs only chat is on. It's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be able to chat, okay? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think it's good enough already. I think it's good. More people should be able to chat. I didn't even click on anything, and then all of a sudden I just look at my Twitch dashboard, and then it says subs only chat. What? That's not how we roll here, okay? That's not how it's supposed to be. So I apologize to everybody who wanted to chat but wasn't able to. You are free now. Okay. Anyway, so again, going back to the iPhone 6 story. So for those of you who know me, I tend to drop things a lot. Cell phones, my glasses, a whole bunch of things. So I always need to make sure, like for my cell phones, that they really have like the best cases so that they will not die on me. But unfortunately, during that time, I dropped my iPhone 6 like I think it was just like barely a month after I got it. And when I saw it, it's like one of the four corners of the iPhone 6 was dislodged, but just one of the four corners. It was not an entire side. And then like bits of the wiring were exposed. It would not lay flat if you lie it face down. So there was this whole thing that just appeared, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's a risk. So I can't get it wet or anything like that. And then I brought it back to the store, and they said they could not replace it. And I went to the iPhone store. They said, oh, we could replace it, but it's just gonna take like, I don't know, 3 months or something like that. And then you have to pay like a bajillion pesos, I exaggerate, in order for you to have it fixed. But again, no guarantee. It's like, what? And I'm like, nah, fam. It's broken, but it still works. We're gonna go ahead and just use it. I'll just live with it, I guess. I'll just live with it. It do be like that sometimes. Oh my gosh, that's the story. And I only ended up with iPhones until the iPhone 8. I'll say this. I was really disappointed when they finally did that thing where they phased out the earphone jack. Why? Why would you do this to us? My goodness. Apple repair rates are expensive to incentivize just buying a new phone, which is true. And especially, and you know, the thing that eventually turned me away from iPhones as a whole was that, you know, after every 2 years they begin to degrade the batteries and the performance and stuff like that. So that's also another way that they force you to buy a new phone. So that's why I ended up, you know, being forced to buy a new phone every 2 years, or replace my new phone with my telco, because, you know, I used iPhones, and then it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it in the long run. So no, I made the executive decision to just go back to using Androids. And my current cell phone is an Android, and it's been going strong for 3 years now. And I think that was one of the best decisions that I have made in my short life. Oh my gosh. And also for the fact that, you know, if you use an Android, at least you can use SD cards. So I can load it up with a bajillion files that I want to, and I am not stuck having to shell out like even more money just to buy like a 256 gigabyte iPhone that cannot be expanded. So, you know, I believe that it's always better to have options. So, you know, iPhone wasn't cutting it anymore, so I decided, yeah, it's better if we just cut and run and then go back to Android. The same thing was true with my MacBook. I actually bought a MacBook some years ago, a MacBook Air, because I really wanted to try what a MacBook was like. And it was fun. It helped me doing my work, especially when I was doing work from home at the beginning of the pandemic. But then I realized when I started streaming in 2020, I found that the setup for Mac was not as good compared to, let's say, a dedicated quote-unquote gaming laptop. So I decided at that point I will just sell my MacBook at like a very, very low cost, unfortunately. And nobody wanted to buy the MacBook immediately, you know? I kept lowering the price, but unfortunately nobody wanted to buy it. And that's the sad part. So I had to sell it at a pretty low price just to get it out, because it was staying unused for like almost a year. But you know, in the end I got to use a Mac. That was fine, but was it worth it in the long run? If I never wanted to stream, then using a MacBook would have been fine. But now that I felt like streaming, what I did is that I actually just I exchanged my laptop with Sister Svek's gaming laptop. It's a Republic of Gamers Asus laptop. You know, I know I've been to Republic of Gamers quite a bit. And you know, they always have quote-unquote gaming PC, gaming laptop, gaming mouse. So it always makes me wonder, you know, what differentiates regular from gaming? I guess it's just because, you know, it can handle a bunch of stuff. I remember when I was younger, when the PS3 was was still the thing, and whenever you would get a PC, they would say, or a laptop, they would say, but can it run Crysis? That's like the benchmark of how powerful your laptop or your PC is. Oh, but can it run Crysis? Okay, so that's just yeah. Cool Bean says practicality dictates just go Android. Yeah, Android all the way for my purposes. Cool Bean says, then that's good. As far as I know, if you want to upgrade, it's just a RAM and an SSD away. That's true. I definitely need to take advantage of that and then update my laptop. My brother Svek is telling me to get a new PC. But that, like, dude, that's a lot of money. I don't think I can handle a new PC right about now. I actually need to get back all of the money that I lost shopping in Lazada for these years, because like I said earlier in this stream, because of Shopee and Lazada, I really went overboard with all of the purchases. So I did not realize it until late last year when I checked my bank account and I'm like, oh God. What happened to my savings? And I'm like, savings? What savings? There's nothing left. Oh my goodness. So take it from me, that was like the most humiliating experience I've ever had. Do not go overboard with your spending, okay? It's an awful thing to have to deal with. You know, you have to face up to it that, yeah, you made a big mistake like this. So, but eventually I learned, and I'm a little, quote unquote, I'm a little more careful with my money now. Although and that also brings me to a point that I also have to like be more careful with, like, say, spending for other things, you know. But anyway, I have to be more careful with my spending, but I am never careful when it comes to greeting and saying hello to a bunch of these new people, just like the raid from Sucky Fox Kira. Hello, Kira. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Everybody's favorite Sucky Fox VTuber from the Philippines. Represent. Let's go. Musta naman, how are you doing? And thank you for the raid. How is everybody? It is the wrong shout out. Why did I shout out Stream Elements? What the heck, man? Anyway, sorry. It's just very early in the morning, but it's good to have you all here. It is your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek here. Just doing some work, chatting while I'm uploading more stuff into my YouTube VODs channel. So it's also me trying to test the stream if we're actually able to load up the stream while I am what I'm trying to say is if the stream will not die while I am loading up my stuff in the videos. Kira says, I'm so dead tired, bro. First time playing Farlight 84. Oh, okay. So that's the thing that you were putting out on Twitter earlier. You know what? It kind of reminds me, the title really reminds me of like Fallout 74. So I don't know if that's related or anything like that. What is that game like, Kira? So I'm na curious ako tuloy. But yeah, we were, aside from me uploading stuff to my VODs channel, and speaking of the VODs channel, if you can see the pinned message, I do have 2 channels on YouTube. One is my main, where I post my YouTube shorts and highlight videos, and a new VODs channel for all of my old VODs. So from before I became a VTuber all the way to my most recent ones. So if you like what you see and you love what you hear, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to those YouTube channels as well. Well, it'll be very busy in the next few days, so yes. Kira says, it's basically like Farlight 84 is basically like Apex with Fortnite thingies. No first person shooting, it's all third person. Hindi ka sanay. I see, you're not used to it. That's fine. But when you say Fortnite thingies, does that mean that you are also building things, Kira? I remember that was the thing that really turned me off from playing Fortnite when it first came out. I am not a fan of I am not a fan of the building mechanics in Fortnite, but when they introduced the no build mode, that made me a lot more excited to actually try Fortnite for once. And also, you know what? I just realized that Fortnite has just like a bajillion crossovers with every single franchise on Earth. So, you know what? You might as well. The thing is, you can't just say, like, you know, I hope your favorite character dies. If you're a Fortnite hater, then you can say that, oh, I hope your favorite character ends up in Fortnite. Like, what kind of threat is that? But I am curious. The only reason why I am curious to try out Fortnite now, aside from the fact that they also have a no build mode, is because Ryu and Chun-Li from Street Fighter are there. So yeah, I'm a big fan of fighting games. So I was surprised that out of all things, Street Fighter would be collabing with Fortnite. And and it's even funnier because I thought, oh, the very first years of the collabs with Fortnite, it was just Marvel. Because I thought, oh yeah, I guess. I mean, they're trying to promote the Avengers movies, so that's why they're collabing with Marvel is collabing with Fortnite to make sure there's more visibility. That's fine. And then all of a sudden, Deadpool was there. Then John Wick was a costume. I never realized that. And then X-Men, Street Fighter, Naruto. I was so surprised that they actually included like Naruto. I think Attack on Titan was there. And then Rick and Morty. And then those models look way different compared to way different compared to the regular Fortnite models, because it's like their anime forms are kept. That's just like a weird uncanny valley thing. But you know what? There's nothing funnier than seeing Itachi say, "Oh, Sasuke, you are still too weak. You need more anger. You need more vengeance." And Sasuke is like, bruh, and blasts him with a pistol. Oh my goodness. My gosh, there's also something hilarious about seeing Ryu, a world-renowned martial artist, just blast people with a shotgun and hitting the gritty. Oh. Okay. Okay, let me go breathe for a minute. Okay. All right. This is just like, oh my goodness, this is just like when I was playing Burger Shop 2 last night, but with less stress. I remember, I don't know if you all watched my Burger Shop stream. I was just on the brink of losing it already. You know, that was like the most stressful time I've ever been on stream, and I played Dark Souls, and that wasn't, you know, I said, you know what, this is it. I don't want to push through with this game anymore. We're gonna chill out. We've done enough for Burger Shop. So I have decided that Burger Shop 2 is the most stressful game experience that I've ever had, and made me want to quit the game. Anybody in the chat ever had that experience that you're like, you know what, this is not worth it, and just quit the game because it's so stressful? You'll be surprised. For Serjay, it's Burger Shop. Cool Beans says, just gonna cook breakfast. That's fine, Cool Beans. Go ahead and get cooking, but please let us know what you cooked later on. I'm probably not gonna cook breakfast. I might just order food because, you know, I'm cheap. I'm cheap. That's not cheap, but I'm just lazy. Kira says, my good friend, I was so turned off in my last minute in the stream because I was doing deathmatch, and people were trash talking me while I'm muted, and peeps be like, ayan na naman si Kira Honda, oh, and they cussed me. I'm genuinely pissed, but at that point I feel like they're stream sniping, but I don't know. You know, that's just an awful experience, Kira. I really hope that doesn't happen again. And I hope it's not limited to that group of people. That's just nasty. But yeah, definitely, you know what? If you feel like you want to share more about it, you can definitely look into the rant chat of our Discord server. You are more than welcome to unload and vent in order for you to feel a lot better. Okay? You're always free to do that. And speaking of the Discord server, we actually do have the Color Surfer Station Discord server available in the chat. And if you want to go ahead and be part of it, we talk a lot about food. We have a space for you to vent if you have a very rough day. And we also talk about very bad dad jokes, because that's the kind of humor I have. If you like puns and dad jokes, then my server is meant for you. And also, for the newcomers, I will be going on a vacation within the next couple of weeks. So I won't be streaming regularly in that time, but I will be doing, hopefully, like Twitter Spaces and stuff. And I will be posting a lot in my Discord for like things like pictures and videos and stuff. So if you want to go ahead and be part of the action, feel free to follow to get into the Discord server. Kira says, I do hope so. That's why I'm looking for Philippine VTubers who are willing to play Farlight 84 with me. I see. Well, I do hope that you find some, Kira. go ahead and knock on doors. Kick down the door and ask them, hey, you want to play Firelight 84 with me? Don't do that. You're going to get arrested, okay? I do not endorse this. I do not endorse this kind of behavior, okay? But, you know, sometimes it works. Most of the time it does not. Just don't, okay? In short, do not. Do not. Not do. Bad move. Bad touch. Okay, and then touch move. Like in chess. You put your hand on the chess piece. Oh, you gotta commit. My gosh. Kira says, yeah, same with me. School will be starting very soon with me. 16 is my little sister's birthday. 17 is my golf tournament. Then 21, I will leave for SK. So I don't know when I will stream again. Ooh, SK. That's very nice. South Korea, I think. Right? I went to Korea once before. It was a really cool time. I say cool as well because I went there in September. And that's like in the middle of the fall season. So goodness gracious, it's a very nice cold. Even if it can get a little hot at noontime, it's definitely not to the same level as like Philippine weather hot. Oh my goodness. So yes, I hope that you have a very good you have a very good trip, Kira. If you don't mind me asking, where are you going around in Korea? Because in my time, I only ended up in Seoul mostly. I didn't get to go a lot of other places. But yes, Seoul is a good place to be. If you can go to Gangnam, then you'll be surprised, Kira, at how fancy Gangnam is. If you've been to BJC, then Gangnam is like 10 times fancier compared to BGC. Oh my goodness. Not sure if you're going to Gangnam or Busan. I see. Yeah, I understand. But yeah, feel free to keep us posted if you choose to do so. I would like to share my own experiences as well. I remember when I went there, one place that we always kept going back to was this place called Myeongdong in Seoul. And that's like a food trip alley, you know what I mean? It's sort of like the Capitolio of Seoul. There's a whole bunch of shops, a whole bunch of food places, food trucks and stuff. So if you want to go ahead and enjoy food, go ahead and visit Myeongdong. I think it's Myeongdong in Seoul. But yeah, it's a very popular place, Kira. So go ahead and give it a try. And if you like cheese, then you will love Korea, because Koreans love cheese. I say that with everything. Even in their 7-Elevens, they actually sell bags of cheese, shredded cheese. And what they do with that cheese is that they put it on top of their cup noodles, their cup ramyun, and then that's when they pour the water, so that when you're done with the cup ramyun boiling, it melts into a beautiful cheesy noodle thing. So I hope you go ahead and give it a try. And they also love putting cheese on top of their rice. My goodness. You have not lived the authentic Korean experience until you've put cheese on everything. Kira says, not sure if we're going to Gangnam or Busan, because that's where the zombies were shot at. Train to Busan. Yes. Hey, Sophia. Sophia says they're my kind of people. That's good. You know what? I found that they were my kind of people too. The Koreans, That's what made me fall in love with Korea. It's not because of the K-dramas. It's not because of the K-pop groups. No, it's because they like cheese. Oh my goodness. Wait, I need to rehydrate for a second. Hold on. They're also, you know what? I think it would be the same in Japan, but Koreans love their coffee. It's like there's like a cafe in like almost every street corner. There is a new cafe that appears. And like, dang, I really like that stuff. That's some good stuff right there, my goodness. I wish I took the time to visit more cafes when I was in Korea, but alas, I was a bit, you know, we didn't have much to do, so, or rather, we had quite a few things that we needed to do, so we couldn't really wander around. But it's fine. It's just funny that, you know, we go to Korea to try out new things, but most of the time the things that we eat rather are just different variations of samgyeopsal. Oh my goodness. It's kind of like how whenever we go to Hong Kong, it's like we always eat different variations of roasted duck or goose. My gosh. It's like, you know, you really have to load up on all of that before you end your trip. Enough to last a lifetime. Oh my goodness. But yeah, feel free to give it a try, Kira. Load up on the authentic Korean samgyeopsal. So authentic that they really will offer you like an alcohol spray, so that when you leave, you will have to spray, I'm not sure if it's alcohol or like Lysol or something like that, and then so that you can get the smoky smell out of your clothes. My goodness. It's just hilarious thinking about it. I don't know if they also do it here locally, like in Samgyeopsalamat, or what's that one? Romantic Baboy. But yeah. I would like to eat some samgyeopsal here again one of these days. I've never been to Samgyeopsalamat ever, even though it's like the most accessible one. Has anyone ever tried Samgyeopsalamat? What is it like? If you really want to be like super fancy, then you go to Jinju. And especially if you love cheese, my goodness. Jinju has like 10 different versions of samgyeopsal with different marinades and stuff. So like mustard, soy, and a bunch of stuff. And yeah, if you really like the variety, go for it. But it's very expensive. And they also have like the ribs. I forgot what you call those in Korean, but the ribs, and then they have the rib dish, and then they have the extra large melted cheese that you can wrap around the ribs. That's some sinfully good stuff. Sophia says, I love the sauces of samgyeopsalamat. Ooh, interesting. Nice. I'll go ahead and consider it. Thank you, Sophia. I'll go, I remember there was this one Korean resto place along, I think it was Escriva in Pasig. I went there with a bunch of friends, and it was not like Anli Samgyup or whatever. You have to order your food, but it was really good, and there were only like 3 side dishes that they had. It was a very small place. And then there's samgyeopsal, because you're not the one cooking it, it already comes to your table cooked, and it is cut and deep fried. And goodness gracious, that was a sinfully good meal. That was some good stuff right there. I think I just forgot the name of the restaurant, but in the future I really hope to try it once again, you know. That's pretty much like the prime Korean dining experience, you know, just sitting with your friends, eating samgyeopsal, and then deciding who among your friends is the designated cook. Oh my goodness. Kira says, I've eaten in romantic baboy. That's the good shit. I see. Yes. You know, I don't really understand the difference between the two, because I know Samgyeopsal Salamat is like the most accessible one. It's very easy to get into. I'm not sure about romantic baboy, what sets it apart from Samgyup Salamat though. So maybe you can enlighten me, Kira. What makes romantic baboy special? Yeah, we should eat some samgyup, you know? And I remember some of the corpo VTubers actually played a game, I think it's on Steam, called like Grilling Simulator. So it's like you go and then you have like your own samgyeopsal grill. Although it's like generic pieces of meat. Oh my gosh. Serjay sudden stream grilling date with Serjay. Grilling simulator, let's go. I swear, the only problem with going to places like Korean restos to cook samgyeopsal is that the only thing bad about it is if you are the designated cook. You won't be able to enjoy the food until much, much later. My gosh. It's always like that. Especially like, you know, if you go to mga, let's say yung mga pool parties and stuff like that, then you'll understand that there will be the person that makes the designated ihaw person. The designated griller for all the inihaw. Hi Panma, good to have you here. Thanks very much for the stream. Thanks very much for the stream. Thanks very much for lurking all this time. Glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Kira says, can't think straight right now. That's fine, Kira. Take it easy. I'll let you know if I need any help, but for now, I'll take care of the things like the shout outs and stuff. I'll leave that to me. For the most part. My gosh, even I can't think straight, okay? I took a nap that lasted 3 hours. That's why we're having the stream right now, because we were supposed to have done this a long time ago, but ever since the world began, whenever you say 5 minutes, it turns into 5 hours. Whiz it. My gosh. But anyway, glad to have you here, Panma. How are you doing? We were just talking about food, like we always do, and my eventual vacation. And like I said, if anybody wants to go ahead and follow the journey of my vacation, feel free to go ahead and check out the Discord server. Link is gonna be in the chat right about now. Grabe, I keep talking about. Whenever I talk about food, I always feel like ordering food. Whenever Serjay goes idle mode, his mouth is like, nya, nya ko dane. Catboy Serjay. Oh my goodness, Serjay has a new mode. Ayo. We already have Goblin mode. Now we have cute kawaii Nieko Nade. Nieko Catboy Serjay. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Think of how many models we'll be overloading the system with. But it's, you know, I did not expect my artist, Miles, to actually do that when he made the model. It's only recently that I discovered, like, oh yeah, I do a cat smile when I don't talk. Does it mean that I'm a mischievous person? I have some amazing secrets. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was there yesterday at the burger shop breakdown. Oh my goodness. Burger Shop will go into the annals of history in the Serjay Svek channel as the streams that just tested my sanity even greater than Dark Souls ever did. Oh my goodness. Who knows what's gonna be there next? Papa's Freezeria Deluxe? Diner Dash? Or Plants vs. Zombies? My goodness. Kira says, Bounce Nako Serjay, my back's killing me. I need to rest. My badminton bako with my mom at 9 a.m. Oh yeah, you really need to rest, Kira. Thank you for dropping by and for the raid, and get as much rest as you need. Okay? Good luck. Good luck with the badminton. Yes, Diner Dash. My gosh. I don't know why. I was never really interested in those games when they first came out. I guess it's because my laptop wasn't really... I didn't really feel like using my laptop for those games. So I never got to play things like Plants vs. Zombies or Diner Dash or something like that growing up. So I always wanted to see. I always saw my friends playing it, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna have fun playing these games. And based on my reactions to Burger Shop, it's definitely not. Oh my goodness. Panma says PVZ is not as frustrating. I see. Okay, I might consider. Okay, no guarantees, but I remember how what's this? They had this thing where my friend ended up like drawing like elaborate Excel sheets so he could actually figure out like the placement of each of his plants for like if he does like survival mode in Plants vs. Zombies. So he would like put there, okay, cell 1 is a sunflower, cell 2 is a pea shooter, cell 3 he's gonna put like the 2 corn, 3 and 4 he's gonna put the 2 corn things next to each other so that he could build a corn cob cannon. and you know he was really serious because he had like an entire column of corn cob cannons. Okay, that was really, really something. Yes, he was very extra at the time. My goodness. So whenever like a big bunch of zombies would come along, then he would just launch all of the corn cob cannons. They're essentially like nukes, big clearing bombs that would, you know, take care of the opposition. No problems after that. Yeah, those were the days when we just ended up playing games and never had to worry about anything else. What happened to the bill? No bills, no body pains, stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we really need to go. We're a lot older now, so we really need to take care of ourselves, my friends. Okay, eat well, go to the gym, work out. All those things. Panma says, I have lost cool beans to vampire survivors. Oh no. Vampire survivors. Wow. Okay. Oh yes, by the way, for those of you who are coming in from the raid, don't forget to enter !color to find out your color fortune of the day. Oh man. Burger King doesn't have their BK Joe floats right now. Those are the good stuff, you know. If you want to actually try some good fast food coffee, then sure, McDonald's has the McCafe, but I recommend that you also try Burger King. It has some very good coffee actually. So if you want to be a little open to that, give it a try. Give it a try. That's the beauty of also being like a night shifter. You can order even though there's like a limit to the number of restaurants that you can order from because everything else is closed, but at least you can still order food without your family finding out. Oh my gosh. Secret binging. Oh my goodness. And what's this? Yeah, it's we're still trucking along. It's very good. Thankfully, the stream has not died on me yet, so we've got quite it's still working, is what I'm trying to say. It's still working, which is good. I was really worried that, you know, with the stream, with me uploading all of the VODs at the same time, that the stream would just, you know, fizzle and die. But thankfully it has exceeded my expectations, so that is a very, very welcome change. I did not realize that Jollibee has a mango graham fudge sundae now, actually. That's a very interesting surprise. And they also have a coffee float. You know what? Maybe that's what I'm gonna try right now. I'll go ahead and try a coffee float from Jollibee. From Jabby! I love you, Sabado! But they... something. And everything else. Oh my goodness. Jollibee has the mango graham sundae. So if you want to have like your mango icebox cake, or what we also call mango float, then go ahead and get to Jollibee, get to Grab, or your Food Panda, and get to work. And I'm not sure what Panma is doing the bruh face for. I guess it's for the... And I don't know. And what's this? Cool Beans. According to Panma, Cool Beans says, "No more calories, Serjay, stop!" I'm sorry, Cool Beans. I'm sorry, child. My goodness. Sophia says, "Also thinking what to order today since I'm getting hungry as well, diba? That's the danger of coming to my streams. I will make you hungry." Oh my goodness. It do be like that sometimes, you know. It do be like that, you know. If I can make people happy, if I can make them laugh, if I can make them hungry, then I can say that I've done a very good job. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, by the way, Panma, Cool Beans is cooking breakfast too, from what I understand. So make sure that he watches the food. Oh my goodness, food. I ate vegetarian food, so I'm hungry now. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, it fills you up. Vegetarian food fills you up. I've eaten vegetarian meals once in a while, and it's fine. Veggies do fill you up, but then it's like, you really need, you know, maybe a little more, if ever. Sophia says, "Honestly, slept the whole day yesterday, so I'm hungry." Oh wow, yeah, you really need to eat, Sophia. I think you really need to eat. And Panma says, "Oh yeah, he's just reheating the food we bought." Ooh, if you don't mind me asking, what food did you buy and where? You know, I'm always curious about new places to eat. And the problem is that I'm gonna be doing a lot of eating during my vacation. So everyone, please pray for my belly and for my health. But the good thing is that we actually tested it out earlier, that I'm going, I went to the Anytime Fitness in another branch that's near us. And then as long as you have the key fob, then they will accept you. Wow, they will accept you, okay. Find someone that loves you and accepts you for who you are, diba? Oh my goodness. So yeah, as long as I have the thing, the key, then I can go ahead and go to Anytime Fitness. So there is actually an Anytime Fitness near where I am playing in my vacation. So at least we have the resources to do that. Hold on, the stream chat just slowed down. It's an all-vegetarian, but I forgot the name of the place. It's on the SM food court. All of their food is basically Pinoy dishes, but vegetarian. For example, the kare-kare is veggies and mushroom meat. I think that's like Body Tree or something like that. BODHI or something like that. I remember Body is one of the vegetarian restaurants that exists, but I don't know about the others though. So while we're waiting a bajillion years for my VODs to upload, I'm just gonna go ahead and make my schedule for the day. Wait lang. Oh, it's the one in Mega Mall. Okay, yeah, I know it's not the same name as Body. I just forgot the name. It's off the top of my head. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hold on, my cell phone is vibrating. Hold on. I wanted to double check. I want to double check something. Wait lang. I haven't ordered yet, huh? But you know, yeah. I mean, sometimes I wonder about what it's like to be vegetarian. Or at least just maybe limit my consumption of meat products just to see what it's like. I had a friend who became vegetarian and they seem to enjoy it. So I don't know, it just works. Some people, it works for some people. No. Let's rephrase that. It's not that it works for some people. Some people make it work. Ayon! Parang pag-ibig lang, di ba? It's not that it works for some people. Some people make it work. Ayay! Ay, si Kuya Serjay nyo. Grabe naman. Puro naman hugot. Ang agang-aga. Eto naman po. Grabe naman. Top of the morning to you. It is 4... Come on, be 4:30 already. Be 4:30. Come on. It's just give me like a few more seconds, okay? So we could do the customary radio time check. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but I'm having a lot of fun. And I hope that you are having a lot of fun being here with me very early in the morning and dealing with all of my shenanigans. Hi, nako. All right, so let's see. Okay, all right. It is 30 minutes past 4 a.m. on a Monday, June 12. Pucha. Take 2. It's now 30 minutes past 4 a.m. on a Monday, June 12, 2023. Happy Independence Day! This time check was brought to you by your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay! Svek. You know, sometimes I wonder what exactly I am drinking that's making me do this. I didn't even have coffee, by the way. Okay, so I don't know. Parang di ko ramdam ang independence. I don't know, Panma. You know, sometimes it do be like that. Ay! Arisa Wolfie! My goodness, hi! Good to have you here. And good morning to you. Happy Independence Day. Pero dumedepend pa rin ako sa kanya. Ay, sus! Grabing sakit naman. Sheesh! Whew, that was tiring. But yes, good to have you here. So, Wolfie! Musta naman po? Very early in the morning on Independence Day. Are we independent? Are we big? Are we bad? Are we beautiful? Yes, we are. Let's go. Hello, Jackbox. Jackbox Party Packs. I tell you what, I am very confident when I speak English. Well, but whenever I stream, my English just dies. Uy, Englishero pala si Serjay ah. Pero kapag nagsistream, ay bleh. My gosh. Anyway, Wolfie says, I just woke up. How's your morning so far po? Well, this is my evening, you know. So this is when the energy comes out. I'll be sleeping in a while, so I just wanted to say hello to people. I was supposed to stream mga 10 p.m. kanina, but the problem was I was a victim of the 5 minutes. So 5 minutes of sleep became 5 hours. Ayon. Pero I'm here. I just wanted to go chat with everybody, let them know what's happening and what's planning, because you know, I'm really excited for the vacation. It's been a while. And I'm also doing some work in the background. I'm uploading videos to my YouTube VODs channel. So again, I recommend to everyone, if you haven't done so, you will really benefit from getting a channel on YouTube for VODs or shorts. So if you check the pin message, you can see my 2 channels there. One is my main for shorts and highlight videos, and then the second one is for VODs. So feel free to subscribe if you like. And then Panma says, ang aga ng Goblin mode. Oh my goodness, Panma. This is not even Goblin mode. This is Genki! My goodness. This is caffeinated Serjay without the caffeine. Actually, I think that my best jokes come out whenever I'm sleep deprived. So, what does that mean? Oh my gosh! Whenever I go to a comedy bar in the future, if ever I perform at a comedy bar, maybe I should just sleep like 1 hour and then ayon, joke and then collapse. Wag naman sana, please. Okay, I don't want to fall on stage. The only one that I want to fall for is you. Ayay! Arisa Wolfie, I am so sorry that the stream is like this. It happens all the time. No, I will not stop. This is part of the experience. Woo! Okay, there we go. Okay, anyway, so we're going to we're trying to figure out what to order. I'm gonna get Jabby because I want to try their coffee float. So ayon, I did not even know they had a coffee float. I didn't even know they had mango graham fudge sundae. Grabe. Mag icebox cakes tayo, mga parelods. Woo, let's go. Let's see here. I'll say this. The palabok, I miss the days when you could actually eat in a red ribbon. Naabutan niyo ba? I'm sorry, my Tagalog is shit. I'm an Englishero, so my first language really is English. So you could tell my Tagalog is trash. Even more because I grew up speaking, or rather I grew up with people that speak Hiligaynon. And because of that, I had no idea what words were Hiligaynon and what words were Tagalog. So growing up, if ever I had to speak in Filipino class, I would end up speaking in both Hiligaynon and Tagalog in the same sentence, and nobody would understand. So nakakagulo, my goodness. Were you raised to speak English? Yes, I was. Actually, it wasn't so much as raised, but like, you know, I kept getting confused with Tagalog and English, and then I decided just to speak English. And my family was like, okay, let's just roll with it. Ayun. So I ended up speaking English for almost all my life. I only ended up learning Tagalog and Hiligaynon when I started working, actually. So let this be a lesson to you, all of you, because for a number of my generation, I don't know how old you all are, but my generation is already, getting married, having kids, and please, if you're gonna have children one of these days, please just make sure that they don't only know English, they also learn Tagalog or their native Philippine language as well. Paawa naman po. Don't be like me. Woo! My goodness. Panma says, I'm really good at written English, but speaking is... Nah, come on, Panma. Give yourself some credit. I've visited your streams. You speak very well, naman. You're very clear, very understandable. A lot of people... Growing up, a lot of people in the Philippines, they really place a lot of stock in... Or they really make it important that dapat... dapat merong accent. You had to have the twang. Like, oh my gosh, yes, Kuya, do you have like 5 pesos? Kuya, do you have barya for 1,000 pesos? My goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeah. To be fair, sometimes I still have those moments like sometimes when my brain is not working, I'm like, what's 60? At least I know what 15 is, but not 60. My gosh. My goodness. But even if my brain is not working, I do know that it is now working and activated because we do have Kyun Shido. Thank you very much for sharing your community with me. Thank you for all the raiders. It is your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek, here with you all. It is 4:39 a.m. on Monday, June 12, 2023, Philippine Independence Day. Feel the freedom, especially if you're gonna have holidays for today. Glad to have you here all. And I normally do games on my Nintendo Switch, and I'll be doing a lot of streams for today. So not only for today, but for this week, before I go on my vacation, I'll be doing things like a karaoke stream later tonight. That's right, we'll be doing Independence Day karaoke at 10 p.m. Philippine time here on Twitch. So if you like what you see, and you love what you hear, why don't you go ahead and give a follow to your favorite color surfing DJ. This is for you, Panma. Serjay Svek. There we go. Yes, finally the karaoke stream. The eternally delayed karaoke stream. We were supposed to do it for 500 Twitch followers. Now we are at 555 tuna, baby. Let's go. And yes, we're gonna go ahead and try and cram it all, but yes, it's good to have all of you here. It's a pleasure to meet all of you, especially if you're here for the first time. For the first time in forever. I hope that you will all take care, whether you are watching live, the VOD, chatting, or lurking. I hope that this stream will bring you a little more color to your day. So, what's happening right now is that in the background, I'm actually uploading a bunch of VODs to my YouTube channel. So if you see the pin message on my Twitch, that is the link for my YouTube channel right now. I have two. The main one is for shorts and highlight videos, and the other one is for YouTube VODs lang. So if you feel like you want to see more of my content, feel free to go ahead and subscribe to me there. Kyun did art. Oh, very nice, very nice. Glad to see. If you don't mind me asking, what art were you doing, Kyun? Was it commissions? Were you doing what's this? modeling or something like that, yeah, feel free to share if you want to. But for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and just chat more about stuff, and we were like that. But oh yeah, Arisa Wolfie, if you want, if for all of the viewers as well, if you haven't done that yet, yes, enter exclamation point color so you can find out your color fortune of the day. So yes, let's go ahead and see if the day is good or bad. But even if your fortune is bad, remember, I'm a night shifter, so I will be going to sleep soon. Therefore, the day will end soon. Oh, very good, Arisu, you got a good fortune. Royalty, yes. Let's go, queen. And then Aaron Pizzo, glad to have you here. Welcome to the stream. My goodness. Welcome. How are you doing today? What's up? Okay, I really need to order my Jollibee now. Soon. My goodness. You like Violet? That's good to know. And again, Kyun, don't worry about the fortune. The fortune is what you make it. Diba? Everything will be okay. And I saw that you were actually making emotes. That's good. I'm very happy to hear that. I really wish that I had the artistic talent to be able to draw. Like you and Panma and Sophia, you know. Like, I really want to be able to do stuff like that. But I no longer need to commission. As much as I love my art, but I also want to, like, you know, try to do it myself. Because, you know, it's a different touch as well to be able to have that control, you know. But I can spam my art tag. Nakapo! My goodness. Okay, no streaming. We art. There we go. Hey, Avi. Good morning to you. Welcome to Philippine Independence Day, where we are free from work, free from responsibilities, and free from our unrequited crushes. Nakapo! My goodness. Just chatting, Avi. Nice. Good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Arisu Wolfie says, your character looks so cute. I love the style. Why, thank you for that, Arisu. My, what's this? My artist, Milas, is an amazing one. He does all the emotes. He did my backgrounds and all of my work. So, ayun, feel free to go ahead and check out. He is the first one in the list over there. So, feel free to go ahead and... Well, I can't say commission him because he's already got quite a few commissions. Oh my gosh. Panma says, that's not what Independence Day is. I'm the streamer, okay? I can decide what Independence Day is. Avi says, I think you forgot your barong. You know what? For the benefit of the people rating, I'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and change. You know, it's Independence Day, diba? We have to wear the appropriate get-up. So I really hope that this will not crash my stream, please. So we're gonna be changing into my wardrobe. You know, that's the funny part about barongs, okay? Some people, they say you need to have like someone to help you pull the barong by the sleeves, to pull it up and then, or pull it down. But me, I never needed that. I said, I don't care about the wrinkles. It's gonna get wrinkled anyway if I sit down, so just pull it there. Ayan. Yeah, tsaka kanina kakap. You see, this is what I meant earlier before the raid. We were discussing about make sure when you have children of your own that you teach them not only English, but also Tagalog or your native Philippine language. I had to my brain is trying to figure out how to pronounce these words. Yeah, tsaka kanina ka pa nakatayo dyan. Di ka pa ba nangangawit? My gosh. I sound like Sam Milby when he first started. Oh my goodness. Ayon. We are transforming. Yes. Yes. Henshin. Kamen Rider fans. Magical Girl fans. Ayo. If there is such a thing as Maho Shoujo, is there such a thing as Maho Shonen? Maybe Kamen Rider is Maho Shonen. Magical boys. Panma says, oh, I just realized I only heard you speak straight Tagalog now. Yeah, don't. It's a promo that happens every once in a while. Okay, so be glad that it happens. Oh, diba? Cool Beans? My goodness. Maho Shonen, you mean Kamen Rider? Yes. Oh, Precure. You know what? I saw that on Twitter that Precure has a new season. I did not know that they had a magical boy. But why would you have to look at other magical boys when you have to look at me with my magical boy uniform? Take a look at this. This is the dashing diplomat, Serjay here. Yes, this outfit was supposed to be revealed tonight. Tonight was supposed to be my debut stream, but for those of you who know me, you know that I am very impatient. So instead of like waiting for today, I did it like at May 29 or something. And then here is my barong outfit. I got a barong, a cape, and a beret. Thank God, because I could never find a beret that fits my head. You know, I've got a very big head, literally and figuratively. Yay! So ayon. Yeah, we styling, we profiling, and I don't know how people will survive doing fan art of me, because I realize, you know, a lot of the difficulty. I realize the difficulty in my design, especially with all of the colors. So, yeah. I feel your pain. My gosh. And if you want to see more of this barong, don't forget to check out the karaoke stream later tonight, because I will be wearing this as part of the karaoke stream. Independence Day karaoke. Independence kay crush. Akala nyo ha? Akala nyo maging kayo ha? Nagpupuyat, pumupuyat ka ba? Siya ba? Pumupuyat ba siya para sa'yo? Ayos! Ang sakit naman! My gosh! You know what? I've seen some... That seems to be like a popular content as well for Philippine VTubers. Maybe I should make statements like those on my Twitter. You know, just put like emotes there and then my face there. And then I'll just be just like, hoy, tulog ka na. Hindi naman siya pumupuyat para sa'yo. Ayos! Ang sakit! Oh my goodness. Ang sakit naman, pose. Ba't pa ako tinatamaan? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, Avi. I'm sorry if I hit a heartstring, but that's fine. That happens to me a lot too. Wait. I'm listening to the outside. I think it's raining again. My gosh. I really hope that it stops raining before my flight. My goodness. The problem with my vacations is that we're always scheduling it around June. And June is like monsoon season. So all of you take care if you have to go out. Okay? At this point, I don't think I'll be able to order Jollibee because, I don't want to put the rider at risk. So we'll just have to keep them safe, and that's the thing too. If you can, and if it's just like, you're ordering food, trip mo lang, then during this time, let's try not to order food or or do Shopee or Lazada if we can. But it'll be safer for all of the riders as well. Pero if you need it, if you really need it, if you crave it, then go ahead. Alright? Parang nakakrave ka lang ng pag-ibig ng iba. Grabe, this has been non-stop for a long time now. This is what happens when I'm sleep deprived. My goodness, it just keeps in. It doesn't stop coming, and they don't 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 stop coming. I swear to all of the raiders, okay, I am not like this all the time. Okay, this only happens when I'm sleep deprived. Woo! My gosh. But anyway, that's just part of the Serjavian Nation experience, and I hope that you do enjoy your stay. My gosh. And everybody, they're just going ham on all of the emotes. My goodness. What's this? Okay, Panma, go ahead and enjoy the lurk. You're gonna watch Gundam. Okay, enjoy. I think it's G-Witch that's still showing, right? I don't know anymore, like, which Gundam is the one showing. The one with the two young women, with the one with the red hair and one with the white hair and stuff. I think that's the current season. Oh, a lot of people are talking about that. My goodness. But ayun, the only Gundam that I ever watched was the original Gundam from the 1970s, because it was an Animax. Yeah, your boy doesn't really watch a lot of anime, you know? Back in the day, I would watch only if it came out in like AXN and then eventually Animax. I remember going home, watching a lot of anime on AXN, and that was my anime hub. And my classmates would look at me as like, "Oh, shush! Ang yaman mo naman, Serjay!" Because they're like the GMA kids. And or was there also a time? I think they also have anime and ABS-CBN, especially on Sundays. I'm trying to remember. I think they do. Because definitely TV5, when TV5 was launched, they had their own anime block. I remember that. Code Geass, Toradora, and Yamato Nadeshiko. That was when it was launched in 2008 or 2009. They had that. So it was a very, very interesting time to explain what happened in Code Geass, especially when in the second season when Kallen was wearing her infamous costume. My goodness. When I was there in having my hair cut at the salon. Oh my goodness. Anime is just weird, man. Everything is fine when you're watching by yourself, but whenever your family or your friends, whenever your family or strangers drop by, it's always the most sus scenes that come out. My goodness. Has it ever happened to you? It's always like that. Kind of like, for us kids, when in my time, whenever we would watch Fushigi Yugi back in the day, holy cow. Very, very sus moments would happen. Right when your family would drop by. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that's also the reason why I've been very private about watching anime and stuff like that, because aside from brother Svek, nobody really likes anime in my family. So I'm a private enjoyer. But after a while, I stopped. Because I wasn't really into anime anymore. The only way that I actually get info on anime nowadays is if I read TV tropes. So if that's how I get my knowledge on the latest anime info. Just read on TV tropes and boom. Okay, I know a lot about this anime now. I'd like to ask the chat, is Attack on Titan, is the Attack on Titan anime finally over? Is it finally over? Or are we still in Attack on Titan final season part 1? Attack on Titan final season sub-season 1 part 1. My goodness. When I watched that was just like, how much longer is this gonna keep going? Kasi grabe naman, you know, it's the final season. You'd think that it's the final season, but no, we got another season coming out. Ayon. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't even watch Attack on Titan anymore, so it's not my place to judge. But it was kind of like, you know, what they also did with, like, The Walking Dead. Because I only read the comics of The Walking Dead, but I was amazed at how many seasons they seem to stay inside the prison. My goodness. But that's pretty much it. And I'm beginning to lose my energy. So I think it's good that we don't really have to force the issue. We'll go ahead and pause here, and I think we're going to go ahead and wind down. So again, I would like to thank everybody that has come here. I want to welcome all the raiders again, from Kira, from Kyun, and also from the first time chatters. We have what's this? We have Arisu. Thank you once again for dropping by, and glad to have you here as well. And again, just to let everybody know, while I go change my model, apparently, that I do have, if you want to go ahead and see the VODs of my streams, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channels as well, the main one and the sub. And tomorrow night, I will be streaming, later tonight rather, I will be doing another stream. I will be finally doing my karaoke stream. So if you want to go ahead and become part of that, then feel free to do so. And follow me on Twitch if you are interested. And since you're here, if you have enough if you have enough Svek coins, you can actually redeem and let me know who you want me to raid for today. So I'll give you like a minute to decide, and if I don't see anybody, then I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to raid. Who could it be? Who could it be that we could go ahead and visit for today? Let's see. Okay, so while we're waiting, let me go ahead and just get the stream raid message ready. I think we're gonna go ahead and raid this person. So we're gonna try and raid, hopefully they will allow it. I've had experiences when I tried to raid someone, but they said, this person has disabled raids. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Automozilla. They are actually playing Honkai Star Rail right now. So let's go ahead and show them some Serjay Nation love. We do have the raid message available down here. And again, thank you very much everybody for dropping by. I know it's been a very chaotic stream, but I hope that this stream still brought a little more color to your day. So this is your favorite color surfing DJ Serjay Svek signing out for today. You take care, always stay safe, and keep the world turning. Bye now.